that? Your day's not complete unless your child's on fire. That's going to be my new ringtone.
And, of course, your Chrissy holidays aren't complete without visiting your child in the kiddies burn unit at the hospital. Yeah. 20 minutes to 4, here's status quo.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
Come on, Az. I've been starting off most of all of this stuff of nonsense on this final podcast. Throw something at me.
All right, look,
Make me laugh.
I've been on the lip this podcast, and I've said some, rude words and things like
So, right.
boobs.
Yeah.
How about beauty? Let's go to beauty. Let's talk about beauty.
Oh, now beauty. Now, when you say beauty, you're
Like a
talking about
flower.
the face of a freshly born baby.
Yeah, flower.
Meadows.
Full
you know what I mean?
carton of beer.
Full carton of full fridge of beer.
Oh, it's a thing of
A
beauty.
beautiful campground, sunny weather, all that kind of stuff. The things that we enjoy that we.
These are some of my favourite things.
So what beauty are you talking about?
Well, Saudi Arabia recently had a beauty contest, but there was a controversy.
Yeah.
So there were a few camels were disqualified for using Botox, Benny,
What?
to improve their features.
Botox.
Yeah, because, natural beauty is not a thing anymore, apparently, especially with camels.
Why would they get? Hang on a minute. Is this a beauty contest for camels?
Well, apparently, yes.
Well, they're not going to put the camel up against local bloody Miss Saudi Arabia or anything like that.
Well, I heard Sarah Jessica Parker was there. It's like, why the long face, Sarah? Any chance I get to take a dig at her, I'll have it.
Nice hump.
Don't talk about Matthew that way.
Who's having a beauty contest for dromedaries?
They are. It's the King Abdullah's. Sorry, every Muslim person on earth.
You can't pronounce
I
it.
balls that name up.
So the king.
The King Abdullah's. Nah, I'm not even going to try again.
So how about we just go to the king?
All right, the King.
I love my camel.
All right, so King Elvis.
I want his hair. Give me the hump. Lick your tooth.
Yeah. No, so there's a Camel Beauty Festival. Camels are judged not only on their size and their hump, you were right, but on their droopy lip and large features. Again, that's why Sarah Jessica Parker
Please
was there.
don't tell me that are these female camels or like?
It hasn't actually said.
Do they go around like? Are they using Botox on the camels?
No.
On the dude?
Oh, yeah. Oh, on his wang.
Yeah, they're injecting Botox into the dude.
But then the dude wouldn't work, doesn't it? Stop muscles from working.
No, I've never noticed a camel's dong.
Ladies, if you're out there and you've used Botox before, please email in and let us know what would happen if we Botoxed Benny's dong for science.
Hang on, why is it mine?
It was your idea.
What? No, I'm asking you if the article states whether or not the dude, because that's what it is, a camel's dick.
Is it a dude?
Yes, that's what dude comes from. You know that?
No.
Mate.
Mate.
Didn't know that, mate.
Mate.
I'm just asking whether or not the Botox, was it for the facial features?
It was for the facial features.
Oh, I just had to clarify because this is the burble after all.
This is true.
Because eventually it comes down to dicks at some point.
Basically, that's it.
I just had to ask.
Yep. But no, so the cheaters turned to Botox to enhance the camel's facial features. So lip filler, brows, the nose, and even the jaw.
The jaw?
The jaw.
Right.
To
be more chiseled.
Chiseled or better spitting because camels spit like a bitch.
Yeah.
Basically, it makes the head more inflated. So when the judge comes along, they go, oh, look at how big his head is. He has big lips and a big nose. Now, at any other sort of point on Earth, anywhere, that would be racist in some way, shape or form. But with
Correct.
camels, apparently not. Although you can't just take them down to the nearest camel beauty salon and just fill them full of poison.
Botox.
Yeah.
Now, Botox injections are quite expensive. Do you know what I mean? How's the camel feel if they're getting injected with Botox? They're pissed off. Camels grunt and groan and scream and shout and do this, that, and the other. Mate, they're angry, aggressive
Well, I
bastards.
don't know. Maybe they show them the mirror and the camel's like,
Isn't it nice, though, over in Saudi Arabia, how they revere the camel? The camel is like, the camel, it's like saying camel.
Ship of the desert, bruh.
Ship of the desert. Camels. Do you know, can you still get camel smokes over here or not?
I don't know.
Because they were harsh.
They were unfiltered.
Yeah.
They were basically paper and tobacco.
Yeah. Camel. Get that into you. Here in Australia, camels are actually a pest.
Yes, they are.
In the desert.
They shoot them from a helicopter.
They do shoot them from a helicopter. They were brought over here for the best of intentions, obviously. To
Burke and Wills and camels.
Yep, Burke and Wills and camel, name carved in the tree.
Yep. Don't be so reckless.
They don't like that kind of behaviour.
No, they don't.
And so they're now a pest over here because we don't need camels
In the Great
anymore.
Sandy Desert.
The Great Sandy Desert.
There was actually a push. Was it Joe Bjelke-Peterson?
Oh, I say, well,
or some friggin' unhinged polly we had over here that suggested that we should just shoot them all and eat them.
Well, Yana, you may say that God save the ring around the rosy, but to the camels, I say I applaud those ships of the desert and 3 bags full, thank you. That was my Sir Joe impression.
Nice. All 3 people that remember him will be laughing right now.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough.
But no, there was a
off then. I won't do another impression again. I offer all the good content. You just sit there and hate and judge.
With me potty mouth.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
In your experience, Az, with your significant other, you know that there's a point where you just don't poke any further, and by that I mean annoy her to the point.
Yes, because it's my purpose in life to annoy my partner.
Well,
until it comes to the point where she
will explode.
She will tear my head off and she'd down my neck.
Right. So she'll praying mantis you.
Yeah, pretty much.
She will basically go, come here, I'm going to use you for one thing, and then you're afterwards.
Pretty much.
In Florida, a woman remains behind bars after she was arrested and charged with aggravated battery. A deputy responded to the Tall Pines Mobile Home Park. Course.
That's a great way to start.
Located on a highway following the reports of a disturbance. Now, when the deputy arrived, the victim stated he was standing at the stove cooking sausage and asked the defendant, identified as Yvonne Wilkerson, who's 30, who was on the couch, if she wanted any since he was already cooking. Now, the victim said she didn't answer, so he cooked it anyway. According to the arrest affidavit, whilst the victim was cooking Wilkerson's sausage, she walked up behind him and pressed a knife into his genitals. The victim stated that he had to reposition himself due to the pressure she had applied with the knife.
To his dude.
Now, then she said to him, I'm going to put this up your ass.
And we know it's America because she said ass, not ass.
The victim said he had to beg for her to stop due to the amount of pressure she was applying to his groin area with the knife. Now, according to reports, she lowered the knife and she pointed her finger in his face and said, "You sorry son of a bitch." That's threatening.
It is threatening.
Like Liam Neeson was like, "I will find you. I have a certain particular set of skills. You're a sorry son of a bitch." She returned to the couch after that. So he then grabbed his sausage, the one he cooked, walked outside and then dialed 911. Now, she was in possession of the knife but denied any wrongdoing. She was very aggravated because the victim bothered her while she was on the couch. Here's the sad story. She didn't get to eat her sausage. Old mate got it.
Did she want the sausage?
Well, she didn't get to eat it, either of them. But I'm sure that you need a fork somewhere in there, don't you? So the relationship advice, if you're living in a mobile home park, your partner is on the couch, male or female, doesn't matter. Don't ever ask them about sausage. Don't do it. She was probably sitting there chilling out watching the People's Court or something like that.
Turned into a meth emergency.
Loose talk, even looser opinions. The Burble.
You know, when we were growing up in the 1980s, a threat of a hiding from a parent was enough to scare you silly.
Oh, if you heard the buckle rattle, you know Dad's buckle.
Yeah. Now,
if you done up and you hear that ching ching ching,
or your mum goes into the kitchen and takes the cord out of the jug.
Oh yeah, the jug cord.
The jug cord with that chunky 3-prong thing. You knew you done up.
Yeah, you did.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. And you were copping it and you'd be hidden away for about a week while those bruises healed because, you know, docs weren't real great at their job back then, or so I'm led to believe, because I copped a shit ton of floggings.
Did we have docs back then?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Maybe it was the neighbours. Maybe they might ring the police, but all the police did was like take you down to the police station going, "You're right, mate, you're right," and then you told them what you did and then they'd hit you with a phone book. So you doubly cop it.
The world was a simpler place.
It was.
Yeah.
Just violence, and then you got over it and you didn't do it again. But a Queensland mum said she's glad her son got a hiding after a group of residents decided to take matters into their own hands after hearing about a series of attempted car thefts in a neighbourhood. Now, just after midnight last Friday, 3 teenage boys aged between 13 and 14 allegedly tried to break into 6 vehicles in Logan Reserve. A warning was sent out on local Facebook page, on the crime page, about the alleged crime spree, prompting a group of local residents to go out and take action. The vigilante group tracked down the boys and held them until the police arrived, with officers finding 2 suspects' stolen wallets and a stolen sports watch, and also a whole bunch of other stuff, all right? Now, they've got photos.
Did everyone have a sack of door handles?
No, but you want to have a look at the photos?
Yes, please.
Okay, so here's a 13-year-old.
Oh!
He's been belted. This other one's he's been shirt lifted. He's been belted. And then this other one, basically, he's been smashed down onto the footpath. Now, I'll continue. Pictures of the boys and CCTV of them allegedly trying to break into cars were posted on the community Facebook page. Now, in the photos, one boy appears to have a large cut in his head. Didn't he what? And another appears to have minor bruises. Now, a message claiming to be from one of the boys' mothers was posted to the group. This is what it says as, "Hi, I'm the mother of one of those boys last night. I thought he was in bed sleeping. He's never been in trouble before, and the other 2 boys came to my house to get him out." Yeah, here we go. This is the best bit, right?
All right.
"I'm beside myself, questioning myself, etc. I'm all for the fact that he got a hiding. Hey, if it was my car, I'd do the same." Now, he's going to be punished at home, and the redhead boy will be taught another lesson when his older brother catches up with him. "I'm all for the fact he got a hiding. If it was my car, they'd do the same. We were asked by the police to press charges against the people that hit him. We are like, no way, first and last time he'll do anything like this again." But please note that he's never been in trouble. He's normally a good boy and won't see daylight for a long time. Sorry to everyone in that estate. So she's gone and apologised to everyone that's in that estate there. But, yeah, so she said, "Nah, we're not pressing charges. Why would I? Cop the flogging."
Yep.
That's it.
And you wait till he gets home. I guess that's one participation prize you really don't want to get, isn't it, Benny?
Loose talk, even looser opinions.
This is the best show on earth.
This is The Burble.
We're going to finish off this one with quite a funny story out of the UK, as.
Now, if you're familiar with what a lock-in is, Benny?
Yeah, a lock-in is like sort of almost like a protest, really. They're going to lock yourself in the building to protest. It's almost like a siege with a peaceful. You don't have a sawn-off shotgun to a child's head or something like that.
Maybe in Australia.
Yeah, righto.
Wow, I'm just going to gloss over that. Maybe in Australia.
No, you're not coming in here, I'll kill her!
Great. Law's going to be at the door in a minute. Oh, no, you soundproof the room. No, excellent. We'll be right.
Yeah, fine. Just as long as you know if you come in here, I'm killing you.
Righto, John Jarrett.
Isn't that the thing, though? But they always do that on the movies and stuff like that. They're going to
kill him.
Get my bitch ex-wife here, I'll chopper! Like that.
Come and get me, copper.
That's how you do a proper siege, isn't it?
Apparently.
All right, anyway.
That's what they did in
okay,
country practice.
Let me come back to it. As what's a lock-in?
Lock-in in the UK is where the pub closes and the publican locks all the doors and shuts the windows and you keep drinking, like Starfies.
Right. Okay. So they're not, after their closing time, they can't serve any more booze.
Correct.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
right.
So they shut the pub up. I've actually participated in a proper pub lock-in in the UK, and it was one of the drunkest nights I've ever had in my life.
This is more illegal activity in the UK.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're racking it up.
Oh, see, like I'd spend it on me Milo money over there, like I was living it up.
Yeah, rack up a couple of lines of Milo.
Oh, Jesus.
On a publican's tit.
That'd be rough. He was a big publican too. But look, anyway, over in the UK, shit went down in the Britannia Hotel in Vauxhall in Liverpool after reports of about 100 people had gathered there and were playing loud music, disturbing people who live nearby.
Oh, pedal.
Now, pubs are closed at the moment, so you wouldn't really technically call this a lock-in, but it'd be more of a, like, we've broken into the pub and now drinking everything that we can find.
Can I just ask really quickly, as if you live near a pub in, say, Newtown in Sydney, right? You bought property there, and then every single week you're on the phone complaining, let's get the police out there because they're making too much noise. All right.
And the pub was there before you, right?
I'm fairly sure that pub was probably there before you. And
oh, I know this guy.
What do you mean?
So my life partner, before I whisked her away from the big smoke to live in Bathurst,
right,
lived down the road from the Annandale Hotel. And when I say down the road, like 4 houses down from the Annandale Hotel.
Let me guess, he was a serial complainer.
There was a serial complainer.
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
I wasn't saying like this is
no,
the
this
same
is a
guy.
true story.
I'm just making shit up. So
yeah,
if I've manifested a real story, then
You have.
I've got some superpower.
yeah, you've manifested a real story. Yeah, it was about 14 years ago.